No, you're not the woman that will. 'Cause I took all the waters you had, a question or something. If you have a question, maybe just ask. Just ask. Well, there is a life that would always be life, for the better of the good of life at all times. Name Hollywood and limitations upon himself. He wouldn't put limitation upon another. He would allow limits to fall upon himself that others put on him, and not be the anger of God. And the wrath and favor would be in the context of the fires and the gifts in the context. The fire is always preserved and made life, it kept it. Gave you, I gave you food when you were hungry. But when have there been such a fire so strong? The fires that were meant for good were made to be evil, against the bitter judgment of those that judged according to judging. The fires of the book by the law of the context. If you ever judge drunk, repent it. If you ever judged unorthodox, repent it. If you ever judged and meant harm upon another, or to limit another, repent and know Jesus was limited for you by his own choice. So when he rose from the grave, he could show you that love would not be a fire quench, just dumb beat. Biz bad, biz buzz, love, haze, pray, praise, give strength, purpose, make scenes. A hypocrite says one thing is true when it's right, and pushes judgment against those that do those things that contradict what they've established in my mind. But they won't lift a burden, their own stuff, and they'll establish laws that they'll never obey, and they'll bind. But not us, we deliver, let the change fall. My ruby ears are dry. I rose up in the morning to look at the horizon, and I saw the vertical pillar like smoke flares up in the air. And I said, oh hey, I know this is gonna make it all a little bit more clear. What is a labor worthy of the reward of laboring is a chosen course, and the choice is I just wanted to be alive. A living being and breathing and being a breathing being. I wanted to be alive. Know a thing or two about a life like worth one I had. One life I worth like I could be worth a life like I am. For in every definition and every logistical, like every logical debate I've seen, life means life, and life doesn't mean not life. If life means life, when life is brought on the scale of the judgment, you say my works are the scale of the air, and my judgment's the scale of the shifting of balance. And the balance is shifted by the voice of the people, and the voice of the people shifts life. It's not worth life, so your people don't have your voice, because you don't give a shit, you don't care. Life is worth life, yes, life is life. Equal life, equal life, equals life, and life equals life, because it's definitive and it's not so crazy to believe. It's so simple to see that the gospel is simple, because we believe we can love and not doubt that at any time a life is in jeopardy. The weight of the contrast of the necessity to meet the potential for supplying and providing for the sustenance of that life, to be able to manifest, to be a living thing in any context or contrast. We must now rejoice to know that life is life, because love is here. For had not life had the invitation of love in any degree or choice, the free will choice to be able to choose love and understand that love is here, because love had a choice in life to be a mediating spirit. Your spirit wouldn't have to be a condemning spirit, a judgmental spirit, an angry spirit, a light spirit, a dark spirit, an unfounded spirit, an unopportune spirit, a temporary spirit, a flesh spirit. I get baptized and say in the name of the Holy Yeshua Mashiach, the Yeshua Adonai, Adonai. Baruch haba, baruch haolam, baruch haolam, malchut hashamayim. The malchut hashamayim is in soul shining, suns like the shining of the sun, and the light of the body and the groins of the countenance of the king's courts. The king can be a gracious pillar, a majestic entity, a plague bringer, a exposer, or the minister, a light that can make truth manifest. And when the sword comes deep root, and hits your roots like this axe does, I'll tell you my only hope was ever to actually have a hope, to be a hope, to have to endure. And I didn't see that there was such a severity against me, because every now and then when things weren't going well and I didn't know how to continue, I just continued and endured. And therefore my enduring met me at a place one day where I realized I wasn't enduring by mistake, I was enduring for a reason. And so if you find that you are enduring and you're not enduring for a vision, find vision or die and burn. And I don't give a shit, you know, then shall say life now. We have hope in life even greater. Could we ever more anticipate to be able to secure comprehending and understanding their God, deity beings, my winds in the cloud, and all I do is inspire and read and end and teach people to think things. If you have a gift within you, knowledge.